Hello. Merry Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas. I have my Christmas sweater on. Do you have your Christmas pajamas on? Well, it's fun to read the story even if it's not at Christmas, but there's not very many pictures. Mostly me reading. You ready? Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. I think that's the curtains. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick, Santa Claus. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Oh, look at that. Another one up on the rooftop. Ha ha ha. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop our coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from head to foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, look at those toys. I see a ball and a dolly and a rocking horse. And then what is that? A little boat. Oh, how sweet. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and lay in his finger a side of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to a sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." That's a good book, isn't it? Oh, here's a little picture of a toy. That's maybe a music box. You think? Maybe. Maybe a little bear, or maybe it's a thimble. And here's a picture of the back of the book. Look at all the children with their socks, with their stockings. I think that's what that is. Yes, it is. Waiting for Santa. My goodness. That is a good story. And I didn't have the book, but I was able to read it online. Well, I hope you have a good night, and I hope you have dreams of fun things to play, and I don't know, just lots of fun stuff. And guess what I have tonight? I have my Christmas. Do you like that? And I'm going to have a cookie. Merry Christmas. Here's a cookie for you. And a cookie for me. Good night. Grandma loves you.